is Pretty Roll Plans, and I am back with another budget with me video. So this video is going to be for my first paycheck of March. But before we get started with March, I do want to close out my last check for February. I received my last paycheck on February 28th. So we're going to go ahead and close this second paycheck out before we get started with March's first paycheck budget. So for February, rent never changes, so that was $825. I put renter's insurance on here, but I had already paid my renter's insurance, so that is actually going to be $0. For my escrow payment, I'm not sure what I was looking at when I was doing my budget, but my extra escrow payment only came out to be $254.21, which is good. Cable and internet was $57.85. Water was $37.61. Apple is always at $2.99. Cell phone is always at $80. The lovely electricity bill was $111.40. I only put $400 to my spending account, and I only put $373.68 towards my sinking funds. And for my unbudgeted, there were 2 items in my unbudgeted category, which was a new car battery. I did not take this out of my car maintenance sinking fund because there was not enough money in it. So I realized that I was going to have enough money left over from this paycheck. So instead of putting that towards savings, I just went ahead and decided to go with unbudgeted and pay for it out of pocket. So that was $114.77. And then I also bought an app on my iPad, which was $7.99, and with Apple being connected to my bill account, I completely forgot about that. So instead of the $7.99 hitting my spending account, it hit my bill account. So I just went ahead and took that $7.99 loss. So that total came out to be $122.76. So if we add all of these up, we have $825 plus $254.21 plus $57.85 plus $37.61 plus $299 plus $80 plus $111.40 plus $400 plus $373.68 plus $122.76, which gives me a total of $2,265.50. So now I'm going to go across and write out my differences. So for rent, the difference was $0. And then the renter's insurance was an extra $7 in my pocket, which I did not go over. For the escrow payment, we have $254.21, $80.19 for cable and internet, which I did not go over as well. $215 for water. I have $12.39. I did not go over for Apple. I did not go over for cell phone. Electricity, we went over by $46.40. So I'm gonna put that in red. And then for spending was $0, sinking funds was $0, and then unbudgeted was $122.76. So if we add all of these items up, I only went over by $67.43, which is actually amazing. So this is actually pretty good because last month I did not go over budget in any category. So only going over budget $67.43 for the month is awesome. So let's close all the caps on these pens. So now that this is done, I am going to go ahead and do my paycheck budget for when I got paid on the 13th. So the only items that are going to be there are my mortgage, my HOA, LOL, my car note, and American Home Shield. And then, of course, I do have PaperLovingMommy stickers here. Okay, so for my expenses for this paycheck, we have the mortgage, which actually went up for the month of March. It is now $1341.96, and that is because of my escrow. My estimated personal property taxes went up, so with that being incorporated in my mortgage payments, my mortgage payment went up as well. And then we have HOA fees, which is due on the 15th as well, for $195. Next we have LOL, which this month should be the last payment. If not this month, then it will be next month, which is $37.50. We have my car note, which is due on the 19th for $378.44. American Home Shield, which comes out on the 27th for $41.66. And then we have my spending account, which is $400. Sinking funds, I budgeted $221.50. I think my extra debt payment for this paycheck is going to be $0, and I'll probably just make a big payment for the second paycheck. And then last but not least, we have our unbudgeted category, which is also $0. If we go ahead and lay this down. Okay, so if we add all of these up, we have $1341.96 plus $195 plus $37.50 plus $378.44 plus $41.66 plus $400 and $221.50, which gives us $2,616.06. So those are my bills for the first paycheck of March. What I'm going to go ahead and do is write out my sinking funds, because at the beginning of March I did touch those. So we're going to go ahead and fill out the transaction log. Okay, so I did not notice the transaction log stickers that I got is a little different from February's. That's because I got a spending tracker. Okay. So this time I brought a transaction log instead of a spending tracker, but we are still going to make this work. So for number instead of number, I'm probably just gonna stick the category in here and then put the date and what I actually purchased and whether or not it was a debit or credit, and I will probably just leave the balance section blank. So on 3/1, we purchased our St. Kitts flights. So I'm just going to put SKF right here for St. Kitts flights. And that was a debit to my account for $564.35. And then on 3/1, I also purchased an iPad. Half of it is going to come out of my miscellaneous category, while the other half is going to come out of my CPA expenses. I told myself that I would treat myself to something when I got reimbursed for passing my second test. So whatever the difference was going to come out of that amount that I got reimbursed for. So for the miscellaneous, we have iPad and accessories, which I'm going to deplete my entire miscellaneous fund, which was $349.53. And then the rest of it is going to come out of CPA, which was also on 3/1. And the difference was $162.70. And then on 3/13 is when I got paid. So these are just going to be my sinking fund categories where I deposited my money. So this is just going to be for my first paycheck deposit. So right here, I'm just going to put first paycheck deposits. So we had beauty, which was $22.75. Next we have Cancun, which was $36. And then we have Cancun spending, which I put in $50 for that. Next we have our car expenses account, which is only $10. Then we have car maintenance, which is $11. We have Christmas, which is $41.75. And last but not least, we have birthday, which was $50. So now if I add all of this up, it should be the $221.50 that I put in. So $22.75 plus 36 plus 50 plus 10 plus 11 plus 41.75 plus 50. $221.50. So we are good to go here. And next time I will make sure that I buy the correct stickers, but I might can work with this, and I like this better because it splits out the debits and the credits. So we shall see. But that is all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and comment if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.